When did you start teaching, Angus?
Started teaching in the school here about 15 years ago.
You quite enjoy it?
Aye, it's great. We've gone from there was nobody playing really. There was a couple of folk playing that had taught by their father or whatever that were in school at the time. So we've kind of built it up and we've got 2 bands and a beginner band coming through.
But the band started what, 10 years ago?
Band started about 2008, I think. We went to the first novice competition.
So Oban High School.
Oban High School, but 2006 I think when we've got pictures. We had about 4 or 5 pipers with different kilts, and that was called the band, and then it's grown from there. So we've
okay, you won the World's Oban High School. What grade was that?
Novice juvenile.
Novice juvenile.
2010.
2010.
So we had a couple of seconds and thirds and that since.
There's lots of good kids out there, isn't there?
Oh, there's great players all together, yeah. I mean, the sound of the junior bands is coming up all the time.
It's fantastic. The March of Space and Fuels and everything else is absolutely fabulous.
Oh, it is.
But you've got a different problem up here with Oban High School. You're getting kids, you're teaching them, they're moving on.
Yeah, it's the whole
thing. So you can't really retain them to get to the standard of juvenile.
Well, we've had a juvenile band in the past, but it's keeping the numbers. There are plenty of numbers, but you're continually rebuilding. So what happened with the novice grade a couple of years ago is they've split it to A and B. So that means we've got a novice B that just play the map, the 4 2-part tunes, the map set, and the novice A is a March to Spain reel. So that gives it's good because there's 2 levels within novice now. So that's great, So then, but both bands got promoted this year. So I don't know whether we're in juvenile or what we're going to do yet. But
do you ever hear much from your former pupils?
There's some. I mean, some of them have stayed in the town and have played with the Oban band, which is what we want. You want it to feed through. But the problem here is most kids go away to the city, to uni and college or whatever, so you lose them from the area.
But you can only hope that they'll retain.
I mean, a lot of them are still playing.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have done quite a bit with their piping. But you hope that they might come back to the town in the future, and so that at least they're still playing.
Right. Sorry for that wonderful piping life. I understand you did a wee bit of the salmon fisheries.
I used to work in the fish farm.
Tell us about that.
I just worked in the local fish farm out in the cages.
Whereabouts?
In Benderloch.
And
in Oban here as well, just around this area. Yeah, there's a few different salmon sites, so up there just doing all kinds of stuff.
How many years did you do that in?
I don't know, 13 or 14 years.
And you've been off it a while now?
I've been off it since I started, get the chance to come and over
teach
here.
The schools. How did you find that affected your finger?
It's good for them. Strengthens them up.
Away.
No bother. I'm still like working at stuff yet, I think as long as you're not cutting yourself, I think
And we got a phone call just before we started this interview about cattle. Tell us about the story. What's the story about that?
Well, we've got a load of 20, 30 cattle, 30 odd cattle just now, too many, but and sheep as well, so we're continually working at
when
that.
You say
as well.
Me, who?
Well, me, and my son, the young Angus. Young fella helps at that as well. So.
What do you do with the cattle once they grow?
I just sell them, just breed calves and sell them on.
So do you sell them at the market? Stirling or what?
No, here in Dalmally.
You've got a market here?
Yes,
Quite successful?
Oh, absolutely, United Auctions.
Did they get stuff from the islands here too?
Yes, it comes over from the islands.
Come over on the boat.
There's sales out in all the islands as well. In fact, young Angus is over in Isla today working at I think it's a cattle sale today. So.
My goodness.
So
that's quite a passion as well. And is it milking or meat?
No, just beef. Just breed. Breed calves for sale.
A lot easier, eh?
Well, it's just the weather. This weather now, we're fighting against that just now.
Are you taking them in for winter?
They go in at night in the winter, yeah.
Does that give you more time for piping in the winter then?
No, No, it's busy all year round because I teach at nights. I teach a couple of nights. We've got the
Right.
band another night, and so there's still playing at things at weekends and that. So it's pretty busy.
So many have you got in the bands?
In the bands, well, the two bands have been promoted this year. The Novice B were champion of champions, and so they've been moved up to A. So the two bands together, look, there could be about 50 kids in the
And the many you
altogether.
teach, and is it just this school or do you got other schools?
No, I'm based
there?
in the high school here, but we're teaching the primaries as well.
Right.
So all in, there's probably about 120 kids on the books now.
That's
So it's,
Uh-huh.
there's more and more. There was like this year, the start in primary 5, and they're about 9, 10, and this year I think they've counted up as about 55 wanting to start
How
with
soon
chanter.
do you try and get them on the pipes?
Once they can play, we've got a wee system.
Aye.
There's a few wee tunes to start off with, and then we put them on to the like Corrachoily and Terebus and that. And then once they can play, well, I find once they can play the 4, like the map tunes, try and get them onto pipes then. And then
I think that's the right way myself, because it saves them getting bored.
you've got
Let's just jump for 12 months.
I know. So
Hey, 2 or 3 months and get them on there.
if you can still fix things once they're on the pipes. It gets them together, and we do the Nether Lorne Piping Society here in Oban. We run a recital usually once a month all winter. So I usually get all the chanter players. Once they can play the Fairies Lullaby, we get them all together from all the schools to play together. So it kind of gets them together and they get to know each other, and then they can see how the thing progresses from there. So
Do you find that the peer pressure's terrific? It gives them an incentive to learn tunes.
yeah, well that's the thing. Yeah,
Because they don't want to be left out.
no, well that's it. The young ones can see what the next level's doing and all the way up. So that's kind of how the band works as well. Kids see the band and they want to be in it. So and being in the band now is kind of cool. When I was in school, it wasn't the thing. There wasn't many pipers in school then. But now it's great.
But how do you manage with sponsorship and uniforms and all that sort of
Well,
stuff?
we've got a big committee that works in the background, fundraising and all kinds of stuff. We raise a lot of our own money. The school's good to us as well, good to the band. And we play out in the street on a Wednesday night. Well, all we do is have a practice. We just practice outside, kilted up, and the tourists all get a big crowd round just down at the station where we were outside Costa.
Yes, aye.
And we play there every Wednesday, and that goes a long way to the
Excellent.
fundraising as well. So so it takes a lot of money to run 40. There'll be 40, 50 kids kitted up, and
Yeah, and
buses for competitions,
transport,
transport, and that's a lot of money. So it takes a lot of money to keep it going, but there's a great interest in it just now, and people are very supportive. So it's good,
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, Angus, I think we've covered a wee bit of territory. We could have covered a lot more with another 8 hours, but we've got cattle to drive.
Absolutely, that's it. Aye.
Angus, thanks very much for your time.
No bother, Alan. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.